Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Wednesday, November 27th, 2024, pre-market report. Look, I'm getting this out a little early today. We are going to get some economic news on inflation and whatever. It's all garbage. Anyway, I hate talking about it. The numbers are fake across the board. No bearing on reality whatsoever. However, okay, for those of you that are curious, I will cover the economic news that's supposed to come out later this morning, later on, during my live stream. I really despise talking about it, I have to tell you. You know this. I would believe that probably every single one of you out here understands that none of it is real. None of it whatsoever is real. Nothing is real in this environment. As a matter of fact, look, I want to bring something to your attention. I've been talking about this for a very, very long time. For you guys and girls maybe that are new here or need a little refresher course on why things are the way they are. Why is it, honestly, that central banks are doing what they're doing, flooding the world with debt, artificially suppressing rates? Why do puppet presidents or presidential selectees promise you lower rates when it's not what we need at all? Unless, of course, there's another agenda here. And I think we obviously understand that there is. If you do subscribe to my newsletter, this is in your inbox right now. You must understand what the Cantillon effect is. With any type of understanding, after watching this video, it's about 3 minutes, okay? You'll understand very clearly why it is that more millionaires and billionaires have been created under the last 3 presidential selectees than ever in history. Meanwhile, the middle class people of this world are being systematically eradicated, squashed like bugs. People, this is the key, honestly, to understanding it. So if you don't subscribe to my free newsletter, look this up for yourself. Watch this video. It's too easy. It explains everything that you need to know about why you're being destroyed by the current mechanism that some of you still believe in. It's incredible. It really, really is. Anyway, so please do yourselves a favor. I don't need to have a refresher course on this, okay? This is for you guys and girls so you can understand what's happening and why. Okay, so again, please watch this. Very important. It's in your inbox if you do subscribe to my newsletter. Link in description of this video, people. Look, we're in a lot of trouble here. We're in a lot of trouble, and this is about to get monumentally worse. With regard to people, I can't really honestly say this another way. If you believe, and I know you do, that things are bad right now with regard to the global economy being crushed under the weight of surging debt, on the back of artificially suppressed rates and currency devaluation, if you think it's over now, I'm telling you right here and right freaking now that you really better get with the program, and you better get with the program freaking now. You understand? We are being thrust into, I've been telling you over the past day or so, a severe recession. I can't tell you how I want to underscore that. The world today is not what it appears to be. Things are not put in places and positions of power. I'm calling them things because they're not even freaking human, okay? In my book, and I mean they don't possess a human quality. They're all after some kind of self-aggrandizement on the back of watching people suffer. And do you think people are not suffering right now? Wait till you see what's going to happen. I've been telling you, forced suffering, 2025, these next few years are going to be the new dark ages for not just the United States. Climb out of your United States box, people, for the world, because we are being forced to participate in a system that is designed to destroy us. And what's happening now is just so destructive. We have a criminal enterprise, and I'm talking about the banking system, which is being merged with cryptocurrencies, which was supposed to be a way to circumvent their system. Now it's being brought together. It's being brought together and merged to mainstream cryptocurrency people as it's nothing but a bridge into the new system, which none of you want. I don't want it. This tokenized system of maximum control, everything is going to be reduced into a token, a tradable asset, including human life, your past medical history, what you may do in the future. People, you have no idea what's coming down the pike. And I'm going to urge all of you, if this sounds a little science fiction, start doing your own research. Don't just rely on Greg Mannarino, please. Okay? I want every single one of you to verify everything I say. Okay? Come away with your own perspective, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. I'm not here to change your mind or flip the way you think. I don't want to be a mind controller. I want you guys and girls to look up things like, for example, the Cantillon effect, understand why things are happening, why central banks are doing what they're doing, why presidential selectees are promising you low rates, why central banks are working with puppets to bring about your destruction. I don't know another way to put it. We're being eliminated. It's too much to see. It really, really is, honestly. Now look, so yesterday we know we got a record high for the Dow, a record high for the S&P 500. Meanwhile, the economy is dead. It's buried. And what's coming down the pike in short order, I'm telling you, in short order, and I'm going to prove this to you in a moment here for the most part. First of all, I don't think any of you need proof. You know where we're going already here. This is not going to stop. That means you guys and girls have to start taking action to protect yourselves. You can't change it. Let me tell you right now. The puppets that have been selected to sit in specific offices, okay, they've been selected for a reason, and you had no say-so whatsoever, zero, in why they got the spots that they're in right now. Anyway, so new record highs for this market. Right now, stock futures this morning are relatively flat. Gold, silver, crude oil catching a bid this morning. Lovely, fantastic load up, people. How do I say this another way to you? If you are not already stacking up on silver, more specifically, or gold, my favorite asset of all time is silver. You know that commodities, you're going to lose. You're going to lose here. We are in a new phase of wealth transfer right up to the 1% and 2%, and this is going to accelerate to a much greater degree moving forward. And again, going back to, I'm going to beat a dead horse to this, is why it's happening. Wake up. Wakey, wakey time. Anyway, cryptocurrency is getting bid up, people. People keep writing to me, look, I am not in the business of picking tops or bottoms in any asset class, all right? Anyone that is in that business, yeah, sure, you're going to get lucky from time to time, and maybe some of you are better at it than others. Forget about trying to pick tops and bottoms. Look at I'm a big picture guy. I am a macro analyst, and then I start to zero in on the minutia. The macro picture is what always matters. What's going to happen? We can really, honestly, we don't need a crystal ball, but we can be extremely, extremely accurate by just gauging on what's happening now, taking in the entire situation. You understand? So realizing these things gives you and I what I believe is an insurmountable edge against those that are looking to destroy us. Now let us move forward. This is what's happening this morning with regard to the U.S. dollar. That's the relative strength of the dollar. That's the U.S. 10-year yield. Do you realize that this is a more than 20 basis point drop from the recent high? Who's buying all the debt? Who's buying all the debt? Who wants to buy all the debt? Which entity out here, entities collectively, have a goal? One, that is to one day own it all. Use their product that they create out of nothing to buy the world. and literally people, look, man, this may sound a little dramatic, but to create a slave society, this neo-feudalism concept, which is where they're pushing us here. Extreme haves, extreme have-nots. It all comes down to this again. It all comes down to, if you don't understand this, you don't understand nothing. You understand? In the world of finance and economics, again, there are two fundamental truths, only two. To have a strong economy, you need a strong currency. To have a strong currency, high enough to support the purchasing power of the currency. So when you have, for example, a central bank saying, oh, we're going to cut rates, or a presidential puppet promising you low rates, you know you're being destroyed. You're being destroyed. But you see, these things, these subhuman entities, again, they don't possess a human quality, think you're too stupid to even understand a 3-minute video. You understand? That's how dumb they think you are. They can lie to you. They can steal from you. Let me explain this to you. I keep showing you this. This will explain to you why you're being robbed blind. And the wealth is being pushed, shoved right up to the 1% and 2%ers on your back. You're paying for it all. Do you realize what's going on here? Finally, are you waking up to the situation? Or do you believe the lies and the deceptions and the distractions that have come out of the mouths of politicians? Okay? I'm a guy who's got your back, regardless of what you may actually think, because I don't like this person. I hate the whole system, the whole politics system. I hate it all. And I intend to call it all out, just like I've done since the thing creature Obama, the creature Trump, the creature Biden, Harris, whatever it is. I hate them all because they're all lying. If their mouths move, they're lying. If you don't like that and you think I need to get on my knees before some kind of a world leader, you're in the wrong place, man, because I intend to give it to you straight and hard. If you can't take it, you don't belong here. This is a channel for lions. Anyway, going back to this. There's obviously been some intervention here with regard to the Federal Reserve. They're in here buying more debt. Period. The freaking end here. And this is where the MMRI is. I mean, we were knocking on that 300 door. I want you to see what's happening here. It looks like we're rolling over. This is a projection that I made. This is about a month ago of where the MMRI would go. All right. So again, we're in this little question mark zone, but I think we're going much lower with regard to that. Look at what they're already doing to the 10-year yield. A lot more asset purchases, a lot more debt buying, people, massive currency devaluation. What this means here, again, this is obviously an indication of risk in the market based on the relative strength of the dollar, and the 10-year yield comes up with a neat little indicator here. I think it's the best thing that's ever been created. I really, really do, to gauge risk. We're going to see this drop, which means a few things. As this comes down, you're going to see a much higher stock market. You're going to see, obviously, a much greater transfer of wealth. You're going to see grand theft, because what this means is rates are being suppressed and the currency is being devalued. And all that does, again, is foster this, the Cantillon effect. More wealth stolen from you, pushed right up to the 1% and 2%. It's not going to stop. The design of the economic philosophy, if you want to call it that today, by every single developed nation is the same. Let's make the rich richer, and by some miracle, this is going to trickle down to you. This will prove to you that it don't work. Anyone that believes that trickle-down economics works, it doesn't work. All it does is, and I mean, look around you. Does it look like it's working for you now? Anywhere in the world, wherever you may be, is it working for you? No, it isn't working for you because it's not designed to work for you. It's designed to work for the elite, the 1% and 2%ers, the globalists, those that you guys and girls seem to think that Trump is against. Meanwhile, it's making him stronger. You can't make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. But going back to this, Keep your eyes on the MMRI. Right now, it seems like we're rolling over. We're in this question mark zone. I believe we're going way down here for a couple of reasons. You've been promised lower rates by our illustrious new presidential selectee coming in. He's going to make sure the 1 or 2 percenters are even richer. He's going to make sure that Elon Musk is the first world trillionaire. Mark my words, okay? This is grand theft, what you're seeing here. How do we take advantage of it? We stay long the stock market. People, I understand that this thing doesn't make any sense. And I keep getting called out for it. Greg, you're wrong. The market's going down. I've been hearing that for years. And I've nailed it to the wall. With regard to cryptocurrency, people, look, man. If you can't see opportunity now that we got the crypto president, now that we have a guy who's promised us all that we are going to be the crypto capital of the world, not the constitutional money capital of the world. Why? It would stand as a roadblock to the Federal Reserve. He won't do that. You understand? I think we're all on the same page. You got it here? And loading up on this. Okay, these are real things. These are real things. If you can't see this stuff, then again, there's another reason why you shouldn't be a member of this pride. All right, if you want to be a part of this pride and you want to learn what's actually going on, you're in the right spot. But if you think, again, that things are just going to change by decree, by some, I have no idea what you guys and girls are thinking, some of you out here, but I say 90%, 99% of you get it. But again, if you're not careful here and you don't take action, which means you've taken an action by not taking action, of course, you're going to lose. My sole existence, why I am here right now, is because I'm not going to let that happen. You're not losing on my watch. I'm not losing. I can promise you that I'm not losing. Okay, there's no way I'm going to allow that to happen to myself. I'm not going to allow the system to destroy me. I'm not going to allow that to happen to you either, but you got to understand some basic concepts. You have to understand what's going on and why puppets are in the positions they're in, why we're seeing what we're seeing now. People, I hope you get with the program. I really, really do. Anyway, all right, look, with that, I'm going to let you all go. Please do me a favor. Watch that Cantillon effect video that I just sent you. If you don't understand it, it's a 3-minute video. Watch it several times, okay? It's very simple and explain to you why we're seeing what we're seeing, why we're getting artificially suppressed rates, why we're hearing calls from illustrious creatures to promise you lower rates and currency devaluation. You're being eliminated. You are walking yourself into the slaughter as the 1 and 2 percenters are laughing at you. But you know something? We're laughing back. We are laughing back. Does that sound about right to you? I hope it does. All right, guys and girls. I'll see you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. I will cover the crap, fake economic news. I can't wait to actually see that everything's beautiful. We couldn't be better off. You know how great the economy is. It's absolutely strong. You can't make this stuff. We're adding jobs and inflation is getting better. Whatever they're going to tell you to try to keep you in a mind-warped state of affairs. What else would you expect in this environment here? Other than that, because we're going to get a lot more. And I mean a lot more coming on down the pike here. Anything to convince you that what you're seeing with your own eyes and feeling in your own pocketbook, it's not happening. Oh, no. It's not happening because we're all rich. Rah, rah, rah. Look at that stock market. Make it up, man. Make any of this stuff up. I dare you to. All right, guys and girls. Again, I'll see you later. All right, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. I really hope to see you there. Have some questions ready for me. Let's do that. People, until we meet again, please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. You like this video? You got something out of it? Share it. Get it out there, man. We're getting a lot of new lions here lately, and that's all because of you. All right? Those thumbs up, valuable, allows the algorithms to pick up the video too. All right? Love you all, people. I mean that from the heart. I'll see you later.